Hey everyone, how you guys doing? And just in the start of the stream, we have our Maggie right here. So I'm gonna eat this while I'm going to discuss so much in the AI space. Hey Arindam, how you doing, bro? How you guys doing? My wife is really busy today, and that is why like I had 15 minutes of time. I'm late like 18 minutes today because there is this thing called Vat Savitri Puja. So my wife is quite busy with that. So yeah, there you go. But I'm here. I know that DD guy, right? Hey Danaramu, this guy. He said so much shit about Sarvam AI. Here we go. This thing. Man, one Faluda at 9 p.m. really messed me up. I still haven't recovered from it. Watch out for your 30s when you eventually get there. One mistake like that could cost about a week of coughing for you guys. This is pathetic in some of the senses for me from DD. This week was so much about AI, I'm tired. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna discuss as well, but obviously I'm gonna have my own thoughts. Um, Yesterday, actually, I was thinking about it. Hey, Striver. Hey, Sadiq. How you doing, bro? It's like every week we are getting replaced. Something groundbreaking comes up, and then everything gets ignored and blah and blah. Like you saw that thing with Google VO, right? Hey, Sigma Male. Hey, Dave. Sorry. But there's the thing, when you have cough, that's the best time to have a good cold drink, even if it messes you up. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. Bro, I'm learning Java. Yeah, good for you, bro. This is pathetic. Like, this is pathetic. This is like Jurassic Park all over again. Like, some idea, it sounds good on paper, so therefore they do it, but they don't stop to think whether they should do it. It's just mindless chasing of what I really don't get. Yeah, you did VO, but now can you see how much fake news is gonna infiltrate everything? People are gonna create videos for older people, and obviously they're gonna buy into it because they don't know any better. So it's so easy to commit crimes with a video technology like this. Hey, the awakened, it's a nightmare. If everything is getting replaced, what are we supposed to do? I have some insights for that. So in this live stream, I'm going to discuss that. Hey, Code Edits, you look like Shan the singer. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, any platform you know which can help me send OTP to users without me registering for DLT and all. I don't have a company. In that case, Siddhant, you should look for email OTPs. That's pretty much the next thing you have. Or Google Authenticator. There is a package for npm Google Auth. You should two-factor. Yeah, Google Authenticator. You should use this then. If you can't afford to send out OTPs from SMS and all. Basically, you're gonna have to go through that whole mess of sending SMS like Twilio or some other library. Everything that can be used can be misused too, and most likely this VO platform is gonna get misused. 100%. Old people, they don't know any better. So many scam videos you can send, like somebody's grandson or somebody's granddaughter is getting arrested. Like let's say somebody is a YouTuber, right? So their face is already out there. Somebody can very easily create a fake live stream where they are saying things that they never said, and they can upload it to Twitter saying that this influencer got caught saying this. Before you know it, their image and impression is gone. Hey Sandeep, bro, doing a freelancer with a senior, not knowing next, but React vibe coding sucks now. Realizing I need to learn from scratch. I mean, learning from scratch has always been the USP of developers, isn't it? You can have tools at your disposal, but ultimately everything comes from here. You can't replace that. But now you're getting told to turn off your brain just so you can give in to the vibes, and which is what hey Saksham, how you doing, bro? Which is what like I shared yesterday. Like the AI industry has achieved these many things in 3 years, and that's kind of too much really. It came out as a technology to tell people that now you can achieve more, but then quickly it morphed into this threat that it's gonna replace you. Then that whole discussion went around for a couple years or whatever. Then it kind of leveled up itself. It told everybody that now your job is no longer required. Your expertise means nothing because ultimately we are going to trust AI for what it says. Point blank, we are going to take it for the truth. Then there's this thing that got threatened for devs, that if they don't adapt to AI, they're gonna get left behind. And all of these things happened without any benchmark, without any stress testing, load testing, blah and blah. Like I think high bros, if they miss out on one thing, it's far-sightedness. And that is a crucial ability for a developer to have. When you are writing code, you're not solving the problem for just today, for just 10 users in your local database. You're not solving for 10 users now, are you? You're gonna have to think about if 5,000 people are using it, if 10,000 people are using my code, then how it's gonna behave. Is it gonna hold itself up? And that is the far-sightedness ability you need as a developer. But now you're getting told that you should just turn off your brain and just give in to the vibes. That is the craziest thing that AI has pulled off. And that is where like I have to admit that I have to admire AI for this ability. That within 3 years of technology, now this is the new way of doing things. This is the only tech that will persist. And if you don't give into it, then there's a threat that you have to use it in order to train the AI models more. Eventually, like you got sold a product and you did not even realize it. That's all the AI game plan from the beginning. Like it's just manipulation after manipulation after manipulation to get you to use the AI tools more and more so that companies can collect more and more data to train their AI models and then send out this threat outside in the tech industry that you're gonna get replaced if you don't use it. Therefore, everybody got bought into this mindset that, oh, I guess I have to start using AI, otherwise I'm gonna get left behind and there is no money for me anymore. This is where like I give out a W for AI industry. Like it's impressive that they managed to pull this off. After the AI explosion, juniors and freshers are expected to know everything. Companies want senior dev knowledge in salary of an intern. Well, that was a problem from the very beginning. Companies have always wanted cheap labor, but it kind of commoditized code in a way where a 2 years experienced guy with AI is now considered the same level as a 10-year experienced guy with no AI. This is where like salaries took a hit. This is where everything started falling apart for senior developers. This was already a problem in the tech industry that after 40 years old, your career is kind of in a danger. But now with AI, that age bar has now dropped down to 30. The second you turn 30, you're gonna have to start worrying about if you're gonna be able to sustain a dev career in your lifetime. And that is another thing I was thinking about. Hey Drax, hey Virus Dumb. Capitalism sucks. Yeah, missed the last stream. No problem, bro. No problem. You're here. And this is what like I was thinking about 2 days or 3 days ago. Like in just one career of mine, I went from going to the office and assuming that this is the way to do things, and then it got changed into COVID pandemic where work from home became the new norm, essentially shifting the whole work dynamics. After that, I got thrown AI at me, and I'm getting told that I am no longer needed at the workplace. Like in just 8 years of career, I'm going through so many changes that at some point I'm gonna be like, I can't take this anymore. It's too much to take in a single career. And I can't even imagine like how it is for the fresher college students who are getting started in the AI era. It's brutal how it has converted. Hey Suyash, so what to do? Thing is, at some point I don't even know what to do because you're asking your assumption is that I have it figured out, but at some point I have to realize I don't have it figured out. I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm just hoping that I just keep landing freelancing clients, and I just hope that it works out for me. Otherwise, I'm also playing the same gamble as you. I am just as replaceable as you are in the tech industry. This is what explains so much to me. That this is why people pivot. They 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 are a dev for like 4 or 5 years, then they are like, nah, I gotta look into something else. I have to offset my income for like some side business or whatever. Kind of makes sense now. I miss the time when men used to go to war. Bro, you're taking too far with debugging. I can say, tell a college student to not use AI for anything and they're gonna black out. Lol, maybe corporates will replace humans with AI to buy that shit too after everybody loses their job. Is this video generator free though? I don't think it is free. Try in Flow. Google AI subscription. This is not free. This account isn't eligible for Flow. Flow isn't available in some countries for people under a certain age. See other Google AI Pro plan benefits that are available to you. Google AI plans. 15 rupees a month, which is light. 35 rupees a month. 50 rupees a month. Damn, this is cheap. This is so cheap, isn't it? Oh, this is Google Drive, is it? Or Google One? No, that is different. That's different. Yeah, this is not, I think I'm not eligible because apparently might be that this thing is only available in America, not in India, Southeast Asian countries. I liked VO though, lol, but it's gonna get misused, bro. I can tell you that now. As far as I know, it's not the flagship model. Talking about Sarvam AI, it doesn't have to be flagship, bro. Okay, we will get into this. We'll get into that after the AI explode. Okay. What makes a great developer? What is your take? I think a great developer is somebody who knows their shit without any help or whatever. Some little bit help here and there is necessary because we obviously it will be hypocritical of me to not acknowledge Stack Overflow and Medium articles. Like I use the shit out of those things. But great developers, they usually have to spend like years and years honing their craft, and at some point they are capable of knowing things around their systems. Like if the system is behaving in a certain way, why is it behaving in a certain way? It's just experience. Hey Tamidul, Hassan Shakib. Bhai, how on earth you meet at 12:30, bro? Don't you do lunch now? Actually, yes. And this is why this Maggie is super simple and just 1 or 2 packets of Maggie. It's not even that much Maggie. And my lunch is at 2 p.m. Hey Sitabjo. I think for college students, just study and learn things which interest you and get clear of basics of things. But apparently that's not needed anymore, is it? Builder AI shutting down LMFAO, filing for bankruptcy. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. What's your thought about MBA in 2025? I saw a video from Open Letter. That guy, Bengali guy, the Open Letter YouTube channel, he talked about MBA students in one of his videos, and he said that 93% of MBA graduates are not employable. And I'm like, are you even surprised that MBA graduates now have to suffer because of it, because of AI and the layoffs that are happening? Like, what made you think that when the director of AI gets replaced in Microsoft, that MBA graduates have any chance? And I shared a tweet about that as well. I did say that we don't hear about MBA graduates anymore now, do we? So if the entire management sector is getting replaced, if everybody is getting fired, then what's happening to MBA students? And boom, Open Letter drops a video and says that MBA students are going through a tough time as well. Not available in India. No, nah, no way it's gonna be this cheap. Switching to low level, I guess. Low level is a great channel. And the reason that you are seeing MS Dhoni's video right here is because I've been watching like MS Dhoni's quick stumpings compilations lately. I love this guy. He is the greatest wicket keeper like we ever saw. Don't call me sir. Joyful Jungle. I'm at the age of 29. I want to enter tech industry. Are there any skills that can give me 5-6 LP as fresher if I acquire them? Nope. I can't tell you anything about skills that will get you this kind of money. Don't think about money, bro. Think about getting your foot through the door. Think about just getting into the IT industry, spend 4 or 5 years, and then start thinking about money. How about 2.5 Flash? It's so fast for real. I don't know. Bro gave interview at company for intern as college placement drive. The luck part is fuck. Most of this is very much dependent on the interviewer. If I got interview from senior dev, I might got selected. So what happened, Striver? Did you not get selected? What happened with you? Hey Doofus, welcome back. Open Letter is from Bengal. The guy is Bengali, but I don't know if he is from Bengal. Hell nah, why my grandpa sold that land for some bottles? What does that mean, Sigma Male? Hey Anchit Gupta, how you doing, bro? MBA grads were mostly useless even before AI. Nah, they were not useless. I mean, finance sector, trading sector, almost every sector can use management, management graduates a little bit, isn't it? Is the sound working now? Mic static. Can Vekun, can you tell me? Sound working fine? Yes, with noise. Oh. Hello. Yeah, now it should be fine. Wow, my mic is about to die. But this is a plugged mic. It's working now. Okay, thank you. Bro just wanna enjoy his Now it is fine? Yeah, but air noise is new. Check it later. Let me close this window. Damn, I did not think that this would be the day that my equipment starts to die. Actually, I would be happy if this mic stopped working. Then I could get a Bluetooth one. Not a Bluetooth one, I could get a better one with RGB lights. Yes, don't call me sir, bro. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? I was saying that every sector can use MBA graduates, man. It's all right. Or that guy, Anchit, right? Shift anyway, bro. Tell them that you're gonna find another offer. Don't stay at the company. They already laid you off. So what's the point of you staying at that company anymore? It's funny how people who know a lot about continually feel dumb because they're always operating at the edge of their knowledge. Alright, so let's get into this. Sarvam AI, huh? 23 downloads last month. I'm pretty sure that the coverage is helping Sarvam AI get more downloads. But I kind of want to dive in a little bit deeper into this. So DD pretty much slammed India's biggest AI startup, launched its flagship LLM. It's a 24 billion Mistral small post trend on Indic data with a mere 23 downloads 2 days after launch. In contrast, two Korean college college what? Trained an open source model that did 200K last month. Embarrassing. No, this is not embarrassing. Um, I'm pretty sure this guy got hate thrown at him. This guy DD. You don't get to judge people so quickly now, do you? A billion voices. Okay. So API platform, they do offer the API, but at what cost? Let's see. Sign in with Google, sign in with Microsoft. Let's see. The web page does look dope though. Greatness is never an accident. Yeah, fair, VG. Oh, shut up. I'm gonna put XYZ, volume 0 to 1K, Discovery Channel, social media. Fine. Okay, so billing. Let's see their pricings. Pricing $30 rupees an hour. Speech to text with diarization, add speaker identification, rounded up to nearest second in each request. 45 an hour. 45 an hour. Translate is 20 for 10,000 characters. Transliterate, rounded up to nearest character in each request. Language identification, 3.5 rupees for 10,000 characters. Text to speech, 15 rupees for 10,000 characters. Call analytics. What are these things? They aren't explaining what these things are now, are they? 1,000 credits remaining. So if I go to dashboard, subscription key is this thing, current plan is this thing. If I go to playground, what do I get to play with? Ask anything. So let's say, what do I ask? Can you give me a basic JavaScript function to let me know if a number is a prime number? So it is thinking. So it is thinking based. Okay. Okay, thinking a little bit too long. This is where some problems might be there with the functionality. I see a mistake right here. From 2 to square root of n. Okay. Then that's all right. Okay. But it's thinking for too long. This is thinking too long. It should not take this much time to come up with a function like that. This is too long. Turn off the thinking option. But it gave me thinking by default, isn't it? Oh, this is too much. This is too much. Oh man, it is still thinking. Like when will it be done? New laptop bought. Okay, Abhijit, what are the specs? Did you get a MacBook or what? Now it is show thinking. Damn, it took this long. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, so let's turn off thinking. Let's see what happens. Bro is thinking the whole mathematics course. I would rather write the function myself at this point. Even Grok AI to 2 minutes average. Grok is alright, so let's turn off thinking. Now let's see. Can you give me a basic Java, oops, sorry. JavaScript function to check if a number is prime. Okay, so now it is quick. So thinking, it needs to be turned off. Okay, so it is almost instantaneous. Okay, so that's all right. All right, so let's check all these features. I'm not gonna test. So let's go to their homepage. I wanna see. Shoot. Okay, so let's see if they have any social media. So they have blog, they have Discord, they have careers. Connect with us. It is internal page. This is LinkedIn and this is Twitter. Okay, so they have their social media up there. The page is dope. I wouldn't say that this is college project level. This is good. Now what happened with Sarvam AI is that Sarvam AI downloads. Hugging Face. 16,000 followers. 18,000 followers. Okay. I think the one thing that happened with Sarvam AI is that maybe they didn't market it that well. I'm not even sure if Sarvam AI is meant for. I'm not even sure if Sarvam AI was meant for everybody like us. Like this is a government funded project, right? So that kind of makes me assume. Yeah. So that kind of makes me assume that this is government funded. So government is going to be the people who will use it. Some part of me is questioning it because I find it very suspicious that I get to learn about Sarvam AI from a LinkedIn article somewhere in the trenches, and then I hear about Sarvam AI now. What happened in the time between? Did they not do any sort of marketing, any sort of education for people? And I saw a course selling YouTuber talk about this Sarvam AI thing getting 23 downloads. And he basically said that Indians don't like supporting Indian businesses. And I'm like, nah, bro, that's not how this works. Don't inject patriotism into capitalism. That's not how this works. All we are just customers. We have better options out there. We had products that came out way before Sarvam AI. Now we are habituated to using those tools. And now 3 years into the AI revelation, and now Sarvam AI comes in. What shot do they have really? This is something that I have pointed out in my previous videos as well. Like, people look for USP. The USP is the number one thing that customers care about. If I am using Sarvam AI, what is Sarvam AI bringing to me? This is the question that everybody is going to ask. And patriotism doesn't work. You can't say that this is an Indian based model, therefore we should use it, we should support it or whatever. That's not how this works. People look for features and people look for value. You can't do both things because somebody else has done it before you and they are doing it better than you. So people are gonna go towards those tools. When I'm using ChatGPT, I'm not thinking that, oh, this is an American company, so they must be better. Nah, I'm not thinking that. I'm using ChatGPT because I have been using it for like what? I have been using for 6 months, but people who have been using ChatGPT have been using it since like 3 years or whatever. They are very habituated. They can predict how ChatGPT speaks. This is why like downloads, the downloads is like 23 or whatever. Marketing can help a little bit, and covering videos on YouTube and educating people about Sarvam AI can help them out a little bit. But ultimately, the product is going to fall upon the Sarvam AI team. What are they bringing to the table is the question that they have to ask themselves. Patriotism, like, oh, just this is India, so we are gonna use it, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. And some part of me also believes that the government does want an AI model to be completely isolated to India, so they don't have to share data with the outside world. Some part makes me want to believe that, because TikTok got banned over security reasons. So what reason do we have to believe that India government will trust American AI companies or European AI companies or Chinese AI companies? At some point the government will be like, we want something of our own. We want something that we can call ours, and we will derive analytics and usage from it. So if you manage to secure the government as your client, you're set for life, aren't you? The pricing page of Sarvam AI does make me want to believe that this is meant for us, the common public. But the common public has already using those tools, ChatGPT and everything, for a long time now. He put Hugging Face screenshot. Ryzen AI HX370 processor, no GPU, Windows 11 home. So basic laptop, you mean? Oh, he's writing 10th board exam. Oh, okay. Malaysian, Punjabi, Telugu, Tamil. But then these features are very niche features, aren't they? Sure, you came up with these things, but we really have to ask, does ChatGPT not do those things? If I really ask ChatGPT to start talking to me in Hindi or some Indic languages, I'm pretty sure it can pull it off. Let's check it out now. Like, let's say Sanskrit, right? If I ask, okay, let me hide that. If I ask you how you are doing and you had to answer me in Sanskrit, could you do that? Look, ChatGPT can speak in Sanskrit as well. So it has already managed to get into our Indian languages and trained itself to speak in it. This is brutal. This is brutal. Those tools are already ahead. So customers are gonna behave like customers. It's not like if we use ChatGPT, then that must mean that I hate Indian businesses. I do want Indian businesses to do well, but what can I do if it can't give me anything unique or something that caters value to me on a personal level? Okay, Sigma Mail, AI news. So by the way, it's not a $1 billion company, at least $111 million. Fine. I have around 20 LPA remote offer from Coforge and an on-site offer from Australia with Bangalore startup. I'm good technically. Can I save enough in Australia? I don't know, bro. I haven't been to Australia. Neither have I worked for somebody in Australia. VG is still around dropping quotes. This platform needs a dark theme. Oh, okay. Try asking something different. They have a lot of funding. Yeah, the government, bro. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Honestly, it's such a wrong metric to judge on basis of downloads. It's so easy to game the counter, even HF engineers know that. Number of downloads, I don't feel is a correct. If 23 people have downloaded it and they can derive value from it, I still think that as a win. But at some point we have to ask. Yeah, Sarvam AI team has to ask themselves, what are they bringing to the table? I think the pricing model isn't great either, because they don't offer anything but people would pay for, as we have already have them for free. Yeah, it's the same thing with Indian AAA gaming companies. The entire USP is that we are Indian, you're Indian, so support us. I don't think Sarvam AI team did that themselves. I think it's more like the media, how they did it, and now the YouTubers, how they are doing it. As Indians, we don't want to support Indian businesses. Like, shut the hell up, bro. Plus, I feel this model does good with Indic languages. Still very underwhelming, and I feel they fell for the pressure of releasing some to show proof of concept and justify funding. But I still believe if government is your client, you're set. You're set. It's mainly focused on audio and stuff like text to speech translation, transcription stuff, mainly focusing on Indian languages. They have like Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Marathi, Odia. I'm pretty sure ChatGPT can pull this off as well. Drax. They try their text to speech in Bengali and rate it. Okay, let's do it. So playground, text to speech, right? Voice would be Anushka, language would be Bengali. I don't know how to type in Bengali, but let's do it. Is the desktop sound on? Yeah. And let's hear it or what it sounds like.
প্রিয় যাত্রীগণ, এই ট্রেনটি প্ল্যাটফর্ম 2 থেকে ভুবনেশ্বরের উদ্দেশ্যে ছেড়ে যাবে।
They decided to use that railway station sound. यात्रीगणे कृपया এই ট্রেনটা এই প্ল্যাটফর্মে ছেড়ে যাবে. Good example. But I'm not entirely convinced that this is native Bengali, how a native Bengali would speak it.
প্রিয় যাত্রীগণ, এই ট্রেনটি প্ল্যাটফর্ম 2 থেকে ভুবনেশ্বরের উদ্দেশ্যে ছেড়ে যাবে।
This is like somebody speaking Bengali who has been speaking Bengali for 3 or 4 years. This is not native Bengali speaker. Like, okay, I don't know how to explain it. It sounds good Bengali, but it's not bang on. Try GPT text to speech. I did, bro. 1 second. Trees don't hang around with the grass, even though they all started from the same place. Why not YouTubers promote Sarvam? Hey, I'm doing it. But ultimately, the thing that I explained, bro, USP. Ultimately, there has to be a USP. Only then it makes sense for customers to use Sarvam. I can do my part and can tell you that, hey, you should use Sarvam AI for everything. But ultimately, yeah, it's very difficult to convert users that way. Hey, Private Fortune. APEs operate like batteries. That's why the whole market is so stupid. 99% of people don't give a shit about the difference and couldn't tell anyway. So basically, what is in my shit already? How was your week, Sid? I ate ice cream 9 p.m. and it kind of messed me up for 5 days. Last week, you may have noticed that no videos I published because I tried shooting a video and then kept coughing and kind of messed me up. So I'm waiting for this cough to go away and only then I can sit and shoot videos. Otherwise, my work is doing good and yeah, I was able to get a lot done with my freelancing. Is BCA good? Even if I do, because BTech fee for 4 years is 7 lakh, I can't afford. So what about job if I do BCA? Okay, algorithm soft, you are mixing and matching 4 or 5 problems at the same time. I can't answer that in a short way. Bye, Vekon. Hey, Mana. You asked me this question in Discord, didn't you? With Sarvam AI. Yeah. Government will use it to stop language wars. They are ahead of time. We normies didn't understand this. Yeah, I've been here. First of all, Twitter is such a weird platform to be on. The only language war post that I see is on Twitter, because apparently Karnataka is so hard on making people speak Kannada. And I don't know if this is a statewide problem or is this some isolated cases getting blown out of proportion. I don't know. But apparently that's a huge deal now. Can AI create memes? Yeah, they can. They're all trying to outprice each other and beat stupid useless metrics when most of us do not give a single fuck. I'll get to that. Because apparently Project Stargate is so crazy. I saw this video from Bloomberg Originals. I'm pretty sure you might have seen as well. But it is the single video where there are so many red flags about Stargate, about OpenAI, that it felt like I'm watching a documentary on somebody who is a criminal. And somebody like 10 years from now, when Stargate will fail, everybody will point back to the video with Bloomberg and they're gonna say, this is where the red flags were. And I already saw that happening. And how people are not talking about Project Stargate is beyond me. That one video is filled with so many red flags. It blew me away. I spoke to Colin about this on call. Build an AI search engine for India. Yeah, Google has killed that off, bro. Perplexity is already in trouble. Their only USP was AI searching the web, and now Google has introduced this. Perplexity is cooked. Perplexity is so cooked. Nah, just type in English. It will translate to Bengali on its own. Oh, okay. Hello, sir. Do you remember me? Please tell me what should I do, whether I should drop out or not. In my opinion, you should never drop out. You should never. ChatGPT has text to speech. Maybe it does. Maybe. Or if it doesn't, dictate. Here you go. There's a dictate option. And if I click plus, okay. So if I click tools, create an image, write or code, run deep research, think for longer. I don't know what that means. Bro, some North guy walked into Tamil Nadu bank and started talking in Hindi. They kicked him out. Stupid people. Yeah, that's brutal. Try Odia. I'll judge it. I don't know Odia myself, bro. I'm sorry. Google Assistant voice. Yeah, it was Google Assistant voice. Yeah. Actually, it's the nuance where these Indic models do well. For example, up until ChatGPT 4, if you asked it to translate "I'm feeling under the weather," it used to mess up. Oh, okay. What is this AI used for? I am new here. So are we, bro. So are we. We don't know shit. You have to remember what it is though. It's not going to be a native speaker because language, particularly translation, is functionally operating on non-transferable tokens. Okay, I don't know what that means, but what I can say is they tried imitating human way of speaking. They kind of got there, but I would say there is still like 5% remaining. 5% more, the voice has to be tuned a little bit so it sounds native Bengali speaking. Okay, health conscious hub, please don't spam, otherwise I'm gonna have to kick you out. It takes all those parts of our brain that are well beyond the capabilities of associated relationship between tokens. Of course, man, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I can't afford BTech. If I do BCA, is that good? Please tell. Yes, bro, yes. It is good. Hey, Gamer Abhi. Doing good, bro. How you doing, Gamer Abhi? Gaurav Saha, welcome to the stream, bro. Left Twitter like 1+ year ago. LMFAO, my mental health was totally effed. It's peak brain rot. My feed was a total mess. Twitter is something else, bro. There was a photo of Shah Rukh Khan where he is visibly old, and now everybody is dunking on him like this is what chain smoking does to you. This is what all of that does to you. I'm like, man, people have forgotten how to be empathetic towards somebody. Just use the unhinged Grok AI. Don't you mean Gork AI? Gork is brutal, man. It just doesn't hold back. I shared a response by Gork on somebody's post. Here we go. Fam, I ain't explaining shit in Gen Z for you. Go watch Friends and figure it out yourself. This is peak AI. I saw that and I'm like, whoa, I love this. I love this. Twitter is absolutely fucked, man, no matter what country you are in. Yeah, because unhingedness is propelled in the feed. English should be the primary language, and with that, one primary language too. No, you can't have that primary language. English, you can have it, but which one is where ego clashes in India? I just noticed today's stream is full HD. Of course it is full HD, bro. Thoughts on gate for MTech CSC at IITs? No thoughts, bro. No thoughts. I don't know about these things. You wanna go for it? Go for it. You don't wanna go for it? Fine, figure it out. I can't tell you anything about that. Did you see the like weeks before where Grok tried to relate everything to white genocide? Whoa. I don't know what that is about. Along with that, your own regional language. Wow. Can't do it, Sitabjo. Can't do it. I have a friend who specifically uses Twitter and Reddit to watch corn. Bro, you can use YouTube as well. You will be surprised how many corn videos are on YouTube, the very platform that you are on right now. You remember that joke by Lakshay Chaudhary where he says that there are people who search hot bhabhi corn on YouTube, where it's like semi-nudity and people get off on that. There are those videos on YouTube. Carrie Minati even pointed that out. I don't understand why anyone even uses Twitter. I do. I love it. I love being unhinged. I love throwing away my thoughts on Twitter to spark people, to outrage them. Yeah, this is why I use it. Chat GPT equals triggered insan, Grok equals Carrie Minati. Yeah. Hey Shreyas, how you doing, bro? I'm so old now. It's crazy. Just say you like lafda. Yeah, I like pissing people off. You are not your accomplishments, you are your thoughts. Nah, sometimes you are your accomplishments. Look at Elon Musk. You need to upgrade your chair, man. I'll try. Herman Miller. No way I'm buying a Herman Miller chair. This is so crazy. Herman Miller chair, India. It's so expensive. I'm not buying it. 35,000 rupees for a Herman Miller chair. Fuck you. Not gonna buy it. 26,000 rupees. Nope. Get well soon. Yeah, thank you, bro. I just won ice cream and it messed me this much. I am my tweets though. Yeah. Bruv, not worth it. Twitter is just children screaming at children and everybody acting like they won every stupid argument and Grok telling them that they totally did. How much are these chairs? Herman Miller. Currently unavailable. All of them are unavailable. Versus chair. Everything is currently unavailable. Okay, let's see gaming chairs. How much do they cost? So 10,000 rupees, 14,000 rupees, 17,000 rupees. This one looks nice. Yeah, thick base, thick. Everything about this chair is thick. Yeah, this looks good. Incline to the back, neck cushion, 3D armrest, premium tone finish. Yeah. I'd want to buy a Herman Miller for my child if I ever had one. Where I come from, no way I'm investing 35 to 40k on a chair. Bro, these cost this much, bro. So it like some thick. Of course I do. Okay, so next thing I wanna jump to is Builder AI. It's mind blowing to me that there are companies who are worth $1 billion or whatever. They go bankrupt and we don't even hear about it. Builder AI coded itself into a corner and now it's bankrupt. Never heard of Builder AI. I'm gonna be honest. I never heard it until this article came in my feed. Has cast fresh light on AI coding practices despite the software company blaming its fall from grace on poor historical decision making. This is not historical decision making. The people in these sector, they don't understand one thing, and this is what the AI high bros don't understand. One thing is that AI is not a product; it's a feature, and AI has to generate money, not hype. These two lines is something that AI bros don't understand. Any business, anything that you create, anything that you invest time and money in, it has to give you some kind of ROI. And there's this thing called economy, which is something that freaks out the AI bros. They don't understand economy. They just thought, oh, let's just create our own crypto, let's just create our own NFT, let's just create our own AI model, and it will just generate billions for us because obviously the world is stupid, and we're gonna cash out. No, it won't. There are so many competitors out there that it kind of marginalized the economy. Everything is decided by the economy, how much money it will make. OpenAI were the first players in the game, kind of. They did overcome everything by marketing and educating people about ChatGPT. So they captured the most market. Even if DeepSeek tried to flush them out, it still failed. Still, people are using ChatGPT. People are using DeepSeek, but it didn't flush out ChatGPT totally. People are still using it. Then came who? Grok, XAI. Then came who else? Hugging Face. I don't know how many people use Hugging Face. And everything like that. And AI products kept on coming and coming. More and more LLMs, more and more LLMs. And eventually, the economy got saturated. People had enough options with them already that they don't need just another builder AI company to use and put money into. They have their popular AI tools. This is what the economy is. But so apparently this is what happened to Builder AI. Nobody asked for them to create an LLM. Like this is what the brain deadness happened. Like you have to realize the USP. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I sound like a broken record. Blue chip investors poured in cash to the tune of more than 500 million. However, was not well at the startup. All was not well at the startup. The company was previously known as Engineer.ai and attracted criticism after the Wall Street Journal revealed in 2019 that the startup used human engineers rather than AI for most of its coding work. This is such a crazy timeline that we are in. Some company uses humans but calls themselves an AI company, and they can actually get backlash for it. Where was the backlash for Amazon walkout feature? That got exposed and everybody just forgot about it. So anyway, that is how I see it. I never even heard of Builder AI, and I'm only hearing about it now when it is going bankrupt. And 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna forget about Builder AI. This is what I have pointed in so many videos of mine. What if you did bring a USP to your company in AI space? Let's say you started a company. You did think of a USP that no one else has. What if the other companies saw your USP, decided to build their own in their product, market and advertise it to their own subscribers, and drive you out? This is what the economy is. This is what capitalism is. This is how it works in the real world. People are not only looking to create the most profit, they want it all for themselves. They keep a lookout for other companies. What are they doing? What USPs they are bringing? And if they can copy it into their own product and then market it to their own subscribers, just to lock them out of using your product. This is what happened with Builder AI. I'm 100% sure. They thought that the whole world is stupid. We're gonna get 500 million as investment. We're gonna create yet another LLM that does blah and blah, and we're gonna survive. They didn't. And this is what's gonna happen to most of the AI companies, I feel like, in the long run. When this AI bubble is going to finally burst, there will be only 2 or 3 players left in the game. And that would be like a monopoly, duopoly, or triopoly. You need a setup tool, Sid. Can you show around your desk? I can show you, but there is not much to show. This is what my mobile stand holder, pretty crucial for my regular workflow, because I can put my phone here and watch YouTube videos. What else do I have? This laptop, this mouse, this mic, this camera. That's it. I'll create one at some point. It's basically a tool for coders. The 95, to be honest, 95% of all AI revenue is by people like you and us. I'd recommend buying your chair physically. Oh, I see. So I get to test it out. Okay. How can I get into freelancing as a beginner, especially now that AI can automate a lot of tasks? I was checking out your LinkedIn yesterday and saw that you do freelancing. Yeah, I saw your notification, bro, that you checked my profile. Bodhisattva Basu, welcome to the stream. I can't tell you how to do it as a freelancer. The number one tip that I have for people if they are looking to get into it is that they should get a full time job for 4 or 5 years, get some connects, get some networks, know people around, then only get into freelancing. Doing it right out the gate, I am pretty much clueless how I would do it. 850 people read the shit I post. I don't know. Twitter is definitely something. The dude was good. They built their own AI models even. It was actually a good product, just poorly executed, and they spent too much without much profit. Yeah, the profit is something that AI models is not able to generate. I pointed this out in my video. It's not looking good for AI. Profit is something that it is not able to generate. Every AI model gives out to you free access or some free tokens or whatever. But when they run out of that, that's when 60 to 80% of your audience decides to walk away, being like, nah, I will rather use just somebody else who is giving out free AI searches. Why would I pay for this? All it is doing is providing a little bit convenience. You may think that this is shallow thinking. People do pay for convenience, but you are also not realizing that most people are willing to put in some level of work or whatever to get their result rather than pay for a service, given that everything is a subscription now. See, right here. Although Builder AI's fall has roots in financial mismanagement and forecasts that were arguably over optimistic, the company was a darling of the generative AI coding industry and an example of how a business can optimize its processes through the application of the technology. The fact that it wasn't able to convince enough customers to pay it enough money to stay solvent should give pause to those who see generative AI as a replacement for junior developers. Not junior developers, AI as a product in itself. You should pause a little bit. People have been saying that the AI bubble is about to be burst, and yeah, I can totally see that happening now. As the experience of the unfortunate Microsoft staffers having to deal with the GitHub Copilot agent shows, the technology still has some way to go. One day it will might surpass a mediocre intern able to work a search engine, but that day is not today. When is that day coming, man? When is that day coming? They had the best Figma design to code tool. Even the new Figma dev mode who doesn't come close. Their core product was good, but they wrapped it into a custom CMS nobody wanted to buy. People are not looking for AI, I would argue, even. Get well soon, mate. I'm eating oats right now. Okay. Hey, Madhur. How you doing, bro? Which mic do you use? Is LLM the only thing only AI thing left in AI? Yeah, because apparently there is no other way to no other way to build AI models. AI unfortunately has become a dick measuring contest. Last innovation was probably GRPO or diffusion language models. Everyone is releasing models just to justify investors their funding. And where is it all leading towards? Nothing. Products are not getting any better. Where are those vibe coders? Where are they? People created a couple products here and there, and that's it. People are now back to business usual. Some people are saying that if you do BCA, a good company will prefer BTech student. Is that true? I'm just asking because I'm in tension. I thought that you were starting your company, Algorithm Soft. Why are you with BCA and BTech? See, if it is about your future, I would say go for BTech. Don't have that thing in you that I didn't do BTech, therefore I deserve what is happening to me. Don't let yourself go through that. War is when your government tells you who the enemy is. Revolution is when you figure it out for yourself. Thing is, we have figured it out. It is these grifters. It is these people who are scamming the government and the people out of their money. And the final thing that I would at this point like to shift to is the Stargate video. This is brutal. Stargate. Bloomberg. If any of you have seen this video, there are so many red flags in this video that it is mind blowing to me. 10 years from now, when Stargate is going to fail, this is the video that everybody will point to and being like, this is where the red flags were and we didn't see it. So, touring Stargate, screw that. This is where she is talking to Sam Altman.
Billions of dollars to make it happen.
There's no reason we
Zuckerberg is now spending 65 billion. This is crazy.
won't scale up our computing 100,000 times in a few years.
I'm good for my 80 billion. I am going to spend $80 billion building out Azure.
The downside of
$80 billion for Azure.
being behind is that you're out of position for like the most important technology for the next 10 to 15 years.
But beyond just making
See, every time a founder says that I'm gonna create technology for the next 10 to 15 years, I think they miss out on the fact that tech grows like this. The technology keeps reinventing itself like that. What you think that we will achieve in 10-15 years is not even close to what will actually happen. The graph is pointing upwards and it is going in a straight line upwards. You miss out on that. 65 billion. Yeah, 80 billion for Azure. But think about how cheap GPU compute will be when the Stargate fails. Regret is the worst thing to happen. It won't be cheap in the sense that it will cause every one of us to pay the money back in taxes. I'll get to that.
better AI, many tech leaders want to be the
I'll get
first
to
to
that.
create AGI, artificial general intelligence.
People have already been giving up on this. Let me show you a tweet from Sam Altman. Oh, sorry. Where he said something that kind of struck a nerve with me. Here, I think we should stop arguing about what year AGI will arrive and start arguing about what year the first self-replicating spaceship will take off. I think this guy has already given up on AI. AGI, I'm sorry. This is a red flag coming from a founder. 2.6 million views it got, but this guy is trying to take away our attention from AGI now. Remember that he said that GPT-5 is not out, but GPT 4.5 is, and it was a massive disappointment. I think at some point this guy has realized that it's not possible to create AGI.
A super smart agent that can think and learn just like a human, if not better.
This is where my next problem is with AGI, how people so downplay it. Feed me a bottle of water and a vada pav and I am good for 6 hours of coding. Can you match that with AGI? No, you can't. You have to use tons and tons of GPUs and millions and millions gallons of water to get that kind of compute power. And on the other hand, I only need a bottle of Bisleri and a vada pav. I'm good for 6 hours. What if this is another Theranos? If this is another Theranos, which I suspect that it is, it's gonna be 500 times as worse as Elizabeth Warren did for the economy. Because not only it will collapse the economy, but people are gonna be screwed. Like you and me are gonna be screwed. And the first line of casualty would be American citizens. Their taxpayer money is getting poured into AGI, and if it doesn't work out, they're gonna have to pay it back with inflation, with all sorts of crazy things, taxes and everything. And as a result, the US economy gets affected, and as a result, the world economy gets affected with already the things heating up with tariffs and everything. More taxes, more duties, everything has to be paid back by the common people. So you and I will be screwed. Government gets to walk away, just call it a failed investment, write it off the books, and boom, done. And as a result, no company in the future will attempt AI because history would be their teacher. They will be seeing that, look at the company who tried to put $500 billion and look at how it worked out for them. So nobody will try building AI anymore. The shitty thing is that the world has to depend on America's dumbass. Yeah, ek vada pav, ek chai. Yeah. Maybe they are fear marketing. AI doom will always cheer our mood, the world will finally heal. But the healing would happen at a massive cost. Generations are going to be ruined because of investments like this. And there is only one thing in this video that kind of calmed me down a little bit, is that the SoftBank CEO said that we are not putting 500 billion in one shot. They are doing it in steps, and I'll get there, but you just wait and see.
Large language models like ChatGPT have gotten more capable as the technology's evolved, so the hope is that adding an astronomical amount of compute will make them even more capable.
Take me back to the beginning before Stargate. What did you start seeing that made you realize we need more compute, more power, more connectivity?
W reporter though, she is asking the hard-hitting, point-blank questions, but look at how Sam is answering it. First question is, what did you see that made you think that you need Stargate? And look at how he answers it.
That you were hitting a limit and needed to scale.
We used to think a lot about the compute we would need to train the models, and what we didn't used to think about as much as how much people were going to use these models. I mean, we didn't think about it. It just turned out people want to use the models much more than we imagined. And a couple of years ago, maybe after the launch of GPT-4 in ChatGPT, it really started to hit like, oh man, this is like gone from a lot of compute to like the biggest infrastructure project in history. And out of that emerged Stargate.
Why call it Stargate?
It began as a...
So people are wanting more and more compute power, which is, I don't think it is the case. It's not like OpenAI is crashing here and there every now and then, and people are still unsatisfied with OpenAI. If anything, people are complaining about the wrong outputs coming out of OpenAI, or any AI model for that matter, whether it is Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, blah blah blah. People are complaining about not getting their work done. They are not complaining about wanting more and more power. But he didn't answer the question.
Code name, and sometimes code names stick.
But it means something, right?
The design of one of the very early layouts of a data center looked a little bit like Stargate from the show.
How did you get to talking with Masayoshi Son and Larry Ellison, and how did you all come together?
I did 2 kind of long trips around the world, and a lot of it was to talk to developers and governments, but a lot of it was also to just really try to like get my head around the supply chain. On one of those trips, I met with Masa, and we got to speaking about what it would take to do compute at this kind of scale.
I have to give it to this guy. He managed to convince SoftBank CEO to put money into Stargate. And how much equity did he give out? How much percentage ownership does SoftBank have? We don't know. But he still managed to convince somebody to put $500 billion into this. Is it stupidity, or is it talent? Is it conviction? I don't know what this is. Holmes' husband. Her husband is starting a new blood testing business, by the way. Oh man, and people are putting billions. This is the craziest timelines we are living in.
Hi, Masa. It's so nice to see you. What conversations did you have with Sam that led to Stargate?
Well, we have a shared vision of AGI coming soon, and we need compute.
Of all the bets you could make, why this? Why Stargate?
Well,
Banger question. Why this? Why Stargate was chosen to put 500 billion in? And look at this.
I believe in the vision that this AI, the AGI, will change the mankind's life in every aspect. And we are lucky to see this enormous revolution, and I'd like to be part of that. I get excited. Last month I came to...
How will it change people's lives? How? In every aspect, explain us. This is the one thing I feel like I'm pulling my own teeth over this. I need answers. Fucking tell us, what aspects are you talking about? But none of that. We are excited, we want to get a part of this, so yeah, let's put 500 billion into this. In every aspect. What was that laugh? It's not anything difficult to convince VCs to give you money once you're in the room with them. They're embarrassingly stupid, primarily because they believe anything if you tell them they are smart. But there has to be some line, bro. There has to be some line. We watch so much Shark Tank, and Shark Tank investors, they chew the entrepreneurs out. They ask everything. How are you gonna take the money and use it? What is your plan for 5 years? What is your plan for 10 years? What will happen if this happens? What will happen if that happens? Like, do these people not watch Shark Tank? Don't they learn from people like Mark Cuban or other like Kevin O'Leary, people like that? I saw Better Union's video on how Meta's data center affects the neighborhood. I never thought of that. Okay, maybe we'll check that out as well. I like your take, but there is one big but. Then what if it worked out? They never achieve what they want. What then? Yeah, I mean that is another. That is a whole other thing, bro. They're not telling us how it will be beneficial to mankind. They just know that it will be. Just it will be. Trust me, bro. That's a TV show. You know, Shark Tank is entertainment, right? I know it is, but there is so much to learn out of so many TV shows which are brain rot. There is something that is real. You can learn something from it. Real life skills you can learn from it. But still,
To celebrate your winning and promise that we will invest $100 billion. And you told me, oh, Masa, go for 200. Now I came back with 500.
you are not buying beer for the group, man. That hey, get us 1 round, and they're gonna be like, oh, Masa, get us 2 rounds, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna buy 5 rounds. You're playing with everybody's lives here with this kind of money. $500 billion. Crazy.
Explain the math to us. How does it all add up to needing $500 billion?
Banger question. Another banger question. And see how he answers it.
Well, that covers the capacity we think we need for the next few years given our growth projections. The interesting question is if we knew how to get $1 trillion right now, which we don't, would we be able to?
How is this funny? That's your answer? That I didn't get my hands on $1 trillion, therefore I'm settling with 500 billion growth projections, as if they mean anything. Nobody thought about DeepSeek, which is a point in this video. Nobody thought about DeepSeek outpacing OpenAI. It happened. Projections don't mean shit when it comes to business. Anything can happen in tech sector. If they achieve their goal, everyone's straight up fucked.
Deploy that profitably in the next few years. And I'm not sure about that, but I feel confident we can make 500 billion of value back.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty confident that we can make 500 billion of value back. This is where the first red flag is. This is where the first red flag is. Somebody is asking for 500 billion and they are admitting on tape that they are not sure, but they are confident. They were confident back when they were creating ChatGPT. DeepSeek came out and flushed everything away. This is coming from a CEO of a company that, hey, I'm just gambling. I don't know. It will work out. Maybe it won't. Crazy.
All right, so what are we seeing?
There's many forklifts, there's many
Shut up. I don't want to watch. Then the next red flag.
The metal is not actually melting. So we have to do a lot of very unnatural things. We have to borrow compute capacity from research. We have to slow down some other features. Because it's not like we have like hundreds of thousands of GPUs sitting around just like spinning idly. If we had more GPUs, we would be more able to handle demand surges like this.
So it's that directly linked.
Yeah, more compute means we can give you more AI.
So more compute means that we can give you more AI. I agree with that sentiment that you can distribute workloads, but still the hallucinations, the wrong outputs, everything, those problems are not addressed. I mean, that's not the job of this reporter to do that. I think she is more for the mass media. She's not for tech savvy people. But even then, this video contains these many red flags. The common misunderstanding is that rich investors are rich because they're clever, of that investment is a matter of brains. This is probably money laundering at this point. Probably. And you know what? The one problem that I see with this is that they're ignoring the competition. Stargate is needing 500 billion. Fine, I can live with that. But what about the competition, bro? It's not like other companies are gonna sit around idle, be like doing nothing. There is Gemini, there is Flash, there is Anthropic. Then there is, who else? Perplexity. Then there is, who else? XAI. It's not like these companies and these products are gonna sit quietly and just watch Stargate take over the whole world. It's not like that's gonna happen. If Stargate says that we are putting 500 billion in, then that's the kind of pricing they have to justify it with. And I assume that people are not willing to pay $100 or more than that when it comes to monthly subscriptions. Look at ChatGPT Pro models when they were charging like $200 per month. How many people did sign up? For a company worth of ChatGPT, I think this is justifiable enough, the number of subscribers they got for ChatGPT Pro. But when you put $500 billion, how many subscribers do you need? And paying how much every month? And that is also ignoring one more thing, is the daily operation cost. It's not like you're gonna put $500 billion just once and just that's it. You don't need money anymore. You do need money every day to maintain the GPUs, replace the GPUs and perform repairs on the GPUs, and then putting all the water together if something does break here and there. That does require a daily operation cost. What is the pricing plan? All that we got from the founder is that we are confident that we'll be able to pull it off. Maybe he did discuss it, maybe Bloomberg cut it out. I don't know. They should focus on turning profitable first. They don't expect to profit until 2029. And also, shouldn't they put an alpha out? Okay, what happened to... Oh. Shouldn't they just put out an alpha for the time being like this is what the Stargate product is in its nutshell, and then let's see how well that performs. The single bet that is getting taken is using up all the 500 billion to create all the infrastructure and then handing it out as a service for people to pay. Red flags, man, all around red flags.
One of the things to just take note of is just the amount of stuff happening overhead. You can kind of see the...
Oh, shut up. Here we go.
Pull tools to
So once this is all built, what's the grand vision?
give people tools to let them do whatever they're going to do better.
Let them do what they're going to do better. ChatGPT Sora is out there. Google VO is out there. What else? Search AI search is out there. People already have the tools that they need. It's like creating a $1 trillion version of Photoshop and being like, let people edit photos the way that they want. It's not like Photoshop is gonna erase itself out of existence. Seriously, man, like people already have the tools to do what they want. The current economy, the current state of products already allow for that.
Will use it and unleash their creative energy and make all sorts of stuff that you and I love, or some stuff that we don't, or stuff to just entertain themselves. Personally,
to entertain themselves. 500 billion for a toy? Is that...
The area I'm most excited about is AI for scientific discovery. We're not there yet, but we're not far away. I think 2025 will be a world where we have agents do a lot of work, but work of the kind of work, things we already know how to do. I'm hopeful that 2026 will be a big year of really new scientific progress.
New scientific progress. But the thing is that new scientific progress, are they willing to pay you that kind of money to do compute with you? That is the major question you have to ask. How many organizations are out there, or how many colleges are out there, or research organizations are out there who are willing to work with you? What if they just went with Azure? What if they just went with Google's AI models? They just thought, screw it. Google, just give us a Gemini dedicated server to us. We're gonna use it. We're gonna pay you monthly for it. I wanna try Google VO3 so bad. Why, bro? I had a doubt regarding why does it name it Mega Factory rather than saying it is a facility.
But in order for that to happen, buildings full of...
Mega Factory rather than facility. Difficult question, Manas. Yeah.
chips aren't enough. You also need energy. Lots and lots of energy. That could be a problem for the climate and a limiting factor in the growth of AI.
Sam Altman's been...
Actually, it won't be, because Albine, Texas is a hot environment to create your mega factory in. But apparently they have figured out how to reuse the water that they have been using so far. So they have got that going for them at least. So it's not going to be so environmentally taxing, just asking more and more water and just taking away all the water of Albine, Texas. Oh, here we go. This is the SoftBank CEO. Now look at this, what he answers.
Projects, once the hype cycle is already pretty advanced.
By the way, this guy,
for getting into projects once.
This guy, his expression and his face completely tells me that he's a scammer. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He is media trained. Otherwise, when he's off camera, he doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Just a personal, highbrow kind of vision I have towards this guy. But yeah.
Once the hype cycle is already pretty advanced.
I'm very confident. We don't need $500 billion in one day. We go step by step, okay? So we are very confident to make it happen.
This is a lot of money, and not all of your bets have paid off. Where do you get your conviction?
Oh, now look at this. Where do you get your conviction? And now listen to the answer. Conviction meaning where do you get the confidence to put this kind of money into it? And now see.
Well, sometimes I get crazily overexcited and I make mistake like we work and I have many scars. But when you have a conviction and a passion, you actually learn more from those mistakes and the scars.
When you have passion and conviction, you can actually learn more from those mistakes and the scars. Pretty much avoiding the question altogether. Where do you get your conviction? The answer is when you have a lot of conviction and passion. Like, come on, man. Like, am I the only one who's seeing this? Like, the comment section does agree with me. The comment section, everybody is pointing out, not everybody, but most of the people are pointing out the red flags.
And that will make you stronger.
That will make you stronger. W answer. W answer. We see the fucking morons, bro. I don't know about that, but it's negligence, isn't it? Now let's come to the DeepSeek.
Right, every single day, like we saw with DeepSeek, right? That, wait a second, do we really need all of this infrastructure?
For those not obsessively following every twist and turn in the AI race, DeepSeek is a Chinese company whose own AI model went viral in January. Their AI performed at a similar level to leading US models, but used far fewer computing resources. This raised the question, are Stargate-scale mega projects really necessary?
DeepSeek appears to have found a more efficient way to power AI. Was that a moment of rethink for you? And are you doing anything differently now?
Now look at the answer Sam Altman says.
I think the DeepSeek team is very talented and did a lot of good things. I don't think they figured out something like way more efficient than what we figured out.
But do you think there
Such a politician answer.
is a more efficient way to
Oh,
power
I'm sure. We have made incredible efficiency strides year over year, and I'm sure we'll keep doing that in the future.
So if that's the case, why are you building all this?
W
If we
question.
had an AI that we could offer at 1/10 of the price of current AI, I think people would use it 20 times as much.
Nope, that's not how that works. That is not how that works. Just because you can slash the prices down doesn't mean that the usage is gonna go up. That's not how it works for every company. Let's say Sam Altman goes to ChatGPT company and says that, hey, let's slash our price down to 10th of what we are offering right now. The moment that they do this, every competing AI company is gonna do it as well. Look at Jio, what happened to them. Jio pretty much slashed down mobile data prices, right? And as a result, Vodafone, Airtel, and all other companies, they had to pull their prices down and they had to work with the competition somehow. This is how the economy behaves. This is such a red flag. If we can, first of all, he didn't even answer the question about DeepSeek. I've been confident that we'll be continuing to make strides in efficiency. But what have you done? When you were creating ChatGPT, I'm not doubting the fact that you had efficiency discussions in ChatGPT, but DeepSeek came out and flushed you out. It told you that you don't need these many resources to pull off something like that. No answer on that question. That we are confident that we will be doing these things in the future as well. So he wants to bank on scale. Yeah, does seem like that. It's such a non-answer.
And we would still need twice as much compute to satisfy the then current demand.
To satisfy the then current demand. That is the thing that I said. If he went to ChatGPT and slashed the price down to 10th of what they're offering now, every competing AI model is gonna follow the suit. They're all gonna slash their price down by 1/10. And then we are back to where we were. It makes me feel sad, man. It makes me feel sad.
Some companies seem less sure. Microsoft, for example, announced that it was pausing or canceling several data center builds in the US and abroad.
A lot of folks worry that we aren't.
Oh, shut up. Oh, the funniest thing. Not the funniest thing. This is the most saddest part of the video I'm going to show you now.
Say, we're a part of this. And they're willing to strike some pretty extreme deals to make it happen.
You're giving up 85%.
So, the one thing that Stargate needs is land, right, to create that factory. And what they managed to do is waive off 85% of property tax that they will be paying to Albine, Texas. And this is the discussion with the government mayor of the town, that now they're asking this question. Now hear this out. This is the saddest part of the whole video.
Percent in tax revenue.
Yeah, we're getting 15% of billions of dollars, so that's the way I look at it, right? It is a large tax increase. We're talking millions of dollars on an annual basis. It's going to help us to pave streets, to hire police officers, to do the things cities do.
This is the stage of capitalism that we have reached. It's impressive that they managed to do this. They went to the government and they said that, hey, I'm choosing you. I'm gonna not pay you 85% of the tax revenue and you're still gonna be happy about it. And look at this mayor right here. He is happy about it. It's sad. It's sad. Government rules are getting twisted because of AI technology. Wow. This is...
When you were negotiating, did you feel like there was a risk they could go elsewhere? Like, were you worried about not winning the deal?
Whenever you're attracting a prospect, yes, you always worry about that. But at the same time, if it wasn't going to work for both parties, we weren't going to lay down and just get run over by these people either.
But you did. You gave away 85% of tax revenue. You did lay down and let those people walk all over you. Come on, man. It's like the mental gymnastics that we play with ourselves, right? They are not saying that we lost on tax revenue, but they are looking at it from a different perspective, that it is still millions of dollars from billions of dollars of tax. This is the saddest part of the whole video.
How many jobs do you think Stargate?
Microsoft has more intimate knowledge of OpenAI's capabilities than anyone, and they're getting the fuck out. Why don't people ask questions just from that? I don't know. That was another red flag, yes. Microsoft said that they're gonna part ways from OpenAI and create their own AI, while they were the investors of OpenAI. How did that happen? Why did that happen? No one knows. 85% is nuts. I agree that some subsidies should be given, but 85% cut is too much. Yeah.
It will really create.
Well, I'll tell you what I've heard. So
I'll tell you what I've heard. Pretty much explains the whole AI industry, doesn't it?
somewhere between 400 and 1,200. There's going to be security, there's going to be maintenance, they're going to have grass, people are going to mow grass out there. So there's going to be all kinds of jobs that go with something that large too, other than just the technical jobs.
We think about tech investments and tech campuses as kind of these thousands of high-paying jobs that are really kind of boosting the local economy.
For me, but I can't give it to you.
What if they don't create as many jobs as you hope for?
I don't know a lot about AI centers or how many people.
I don't know anything about AI centers or how many people they employ. This is investor mentality. This is what explains every highbrow out there. They don't understand it, they're just giving into it.
Well, boy, I'm going to be honest about that. But they're still building the facility, they're still putting billions of dollars into the economy, and so we just trust them. We have to have a little trust with these partnerships.
We have to have a little bit trust with these partnerships. What can go wrong? It is making me tired, actually, just reacting to this. I'm telling you, this is a pre-watch. I have watched this video before, but when I saw it the first time with Colin on a Discord call, we were both depressed as hell when we saw these parts. And I was like, I can't wait for the Sunday to come up so I can show you what is happening with Project Stargate. Entire businesses are getting built on trust. Wow. Why so much subsidy for a private org? Damn, small businesses can't go for this much ever. They're gonna get screwed, small businesses, aren't they? Do you think OpenAI could shut down if they fail to turn in profits, or is it just too big to go down at this point? no company is too big to go down. Even it can happen to Google if they mess up in some shape or form. But yes, OpenAI could shut down, yes, if they fail to make the profits. Fill my pockets and do whatever you want. Yeah, Drax, yeah, that's what explains it. Yeah. A little trust is fine, but not fucking 85% trust. That's fucking crazy. Just trust them because they are making something complex that normal people can't understand. The thing is, after giving those incentives, are the ones that who are going to get jobs are the cheap immigrants instead of local populace. Uh-oh, did something happen to my stream? My stream is fine, right? Wow, my Twitch stream broke. My Twitch stream just broke. It's fine, bro. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is fine. Okay. Like Nokia thing. Have you seen that one Trump told Tim Cook not to manufacture iPhones here in India? Yeah, I did. That is another craziness, isn't it? Okay, so it's YouTube all the way. Okay. Because also US have banned international students from studying in Harvard. Oh yeah, that is another thing. The H-1B visa controversy, isn't it? But anyway, we're gonna continue.
We're in downtown Abilene. Right now, it's really windy. I can see why this is a good place for wind power. Oh, we just wanted to...
So that's kind of really all that I've heard.
I know that has to do with AI and is supposed to bring...
Now they are interviewing the local population of Albine, Texas.
Maybe a lot of people to Abilene?
It's going to be a big server farm and employ quite a few people.
What do you think about that?
Computers are a good thing.
Now look at this. This is the funniest part of the entire video.
I'm a computer guy. I did that in the Army. I invented computers.
Oh, you invented computers.
Yeah.
So what do you hope it brings that?
I invented computers. This is the kind of audience AI industry seems to target, hopes to target, so that they can do whatever they want. This is essentially what hype bros look like in real life. They are just fine with everything. No matter what happens, they are lying to themselves, being like, I must be wrong if I am questioning the big corporate people. Just a bunch of rich morons proving that they are morons. हर्ष सोनावन है, वेलकम बैक ब्रो. कैसा चल रहा है? मेरा फेब एंड में एक्सीडेंट हुआ था, अब जाके कुछ तो सही से चल रहा है ज़िंदगी. ओह, सॉरी टू हियर दैट हर्ष. Hope you are fine now. Why wouldn't Microsoft just acquire OpenAI if they actually go down for all the data and stuff OpenAI has? That they are investors. I mean, you can't take over from an investor position, can you? I don't know. Long story short, Microsoft learned generalization wins over specialization in LLMs, which is when they double down on their investment on OpenAI. OpenAI wants monopoly and Microsoft confidence seeing other players, hence the pull out from OpenAI. This is what I think. We can all speculate, bro, but we don't know for sure.
I would love to see more people here, and especially like it would help local businesses.
For Abilene, for West Texas, I think it creates a huge stream of jobs.
I don't know what is it with American journalists that they will talk to high profile people and people in power or positions or whatever, and then they will swiftly transition into interviewing locals, and they always ask questions to the locals. And I have seen this thing happening in news reporting as well. Like there would be a crime scene, a reporter will say that this is what happened at the crime scene, and they will just randomly go to a neighborhood, they will knock on a door and they will say, can you believe that that crime just happened? And the neighbor just goes, yeah, that's crazy. And they just continue doing their segment. I do not understand why do you have to let locals put something into the conversation. They don't know what is happening. But they are making it a point about it anyway. Help local businesses. You can, but you want to, is the question.
aren't readily available. Meth and alcohol addiction is huge in this area because one of the only jobs available is oil and gas. And so this...
What does meth and alcohol addiction has to do with anything? It's like, is OpenAI a kind of psychedelic company that they're gonna produce better drugs for them to get high on, and as a result, meth consumption will go down? It's like, this is what the average person thinks. This is what the average person looks like. This is what the average person thinks like. We are all in tech. We see things in a different way. But sometimes we often forget how stupid the outside world is. Non-tech people and people who are outside of tech domain really sound. This is what they sound like. This is what happens. I'm telling you, when I watched this video like Monday, 20th May, which might be Monday, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, I was blown away. Like, how is nobody talking about this? So many red flags in the video, so many things that is pointing towards, things are gonna get dicey, things might go wrong, and we're gonna fuck up the entire world economy, but still everybody is like, okay, fine. Center of gravity moment, if you got it. You're saying normal people don't know the relative profit advantages to using or not using APIs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this is what my point is. We talk tech all day. We are in this domain all day. So we have this kind of perspective that we say things in and out. But we often forget that there is a population out there who knows nothing about tech. And this is what they sound like. Anyway, full of red flags. AI and jobs, Trump tariffs, booms and busts. It's just people, it's just word salad after word salad. This is what this video is. Not once did we hear about anything like what Stargate would bring to the table. What is something that Stargate will do that your locally hosted LLM cannot do? Nothing. We are just trusting. This is vibe coding. We heard of vibe coding. This is now vibe businesses, isn't it? So many things happening with AI in the past week. It was actually getting crazy. Bro put all his stat points into constitution, 0 in intelligence. I see, but I still doubt it will help the local economy in any way. Maybe I'm wrong, but never know. Yeah, because we know that government has the common people's interest, common people's well-being at their heart, isn't it? Vibe investment. Yeah, that's the correct term. This is vibe investments. Just trust the corporate bros, brother. Just put in all the money and just vibe with it. This is really the doomsday. Like, I'm not a doomsday guy myself, but watching that video, it made me believe that, oh man, we are really heading towards a post-apocalyptic world where we'll be scraping for food and killing each other for a rabbit or something on the road. I don't know. Like, have you seen the video game Days Gone? I'm thinking we are heading towards that world now. Do you think the job market is gonna get any better, or will it all go to shit eventually? Yeah, eventually it's gonna go to shit. And more layoffs we will see, because ultimately the companies are gonna have to make up for the money that they are putting in. Like, people say that Microsoft layoff happened because of AI. I say it's not because of AI. I say it's because of the billions that they poured in to the AI infrastructure. This is why the layoffs happened. They were not able to make the money back. As a result, they were like, we're gonna have to lay you off. The director of AI, people saying that that Microsoft engineers were working on AI product and they created the AI product, and as a result they got replaced by the same product that they built. I'm like, nah, it's the profits. They failed to generate the profits, and this is why people got laid off. It already is shit. Yeah, it already is shit. Like, why are you assuming that it's any good now? previous 2 or 3 years it has been all downhill, isn't it? So who's gonna run the economy? Who's gonna use the products? No one, bro. Poverty, the bar for poverty will once again rise. It's like we're gonna end up in a time where if you make close to like 350K a year, then you are basically middle class. The definition of middle class is gonna go up. And I'm talking the US economy. USD 350K a year would be middle class. I don't know what it would look like for India as well. I think in India it would be like more like 40 LPA a year would be considered middle class. Now if you're from Twitter and you're watching this video, I know that you already disagree with me, because from Twitter I hear that 50 LPA is middle class. I know it is shit, LMA. I was just hoping it would get better with time. I don't know how it will get better with time. The only thing that I see happening is that people finally would accept that it is not a one size fits all solution, and they're gonna use it as a tool, not as the replacement for people. That's what I think. It's the foreseeable future. Only products like Cursor or Windsurf will dominate, and small AI companies are not going to be able to. They are NGMI. There is no shot for small AI companies in the future. If you are not coming right out the gate with $100 million investment, you might as well not do business at all. There is no hope for you. That's what I think the future is. Like, I watched that video from Bloomberg and it depressed me as well. Like, I'm not completely happy about the current state of affairs. Pretty sure when 10 years from now, when Stargate eventually fails, this is the video that they will bring up. Documentaries will mention these videos. Time to become a YouTuber. It's not going as well for me as much. I spoke to Technical Suneja and spoke to him about when are we going to do the podcast, and he essentially told me that the market situation is so bad that he is shelving podcast in his backlog. The podcast that we are seeing on his channel getting posted now, they are not getting shot like 1 week ago or something. They are more like 6 months, 8 months ago short podcasts. That's what he told me. Because a channel like Technical Suneja cannot afford to put out a video, hiring video editors, thumbnail editors and all that without any brand collaboration. They need the brand collaboration to get the money in order to pay off the team that he has hired. And as a result, he is facing difficulties finding companies to work with. Companies are even not putting money into YouTubers that much. So if 500K YouTuber is facing this much difficulty, now you can imagine how bad it is really. Cursor is not free, right? Yeah, it's not free, but I'm saying one of the paid code editors will be Cursor and Windsurf. Everyone else will get driven out. Fuck that. I'm contemplating becoming a Buddhist monk. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Microsoft should just buy OpenAI. Take all the data you want from us, give all the models for free and just maintain the infra. Microsoft jhel lega. I don't know. You remember the code editor Z, which was based on Rust? It basically got like 2 days worth of popularity and kind of got driven out from Cursor or Windsurf. Everybody just started to embrace Z and being like, this is the way to code now, given that this is based on Rust and not Electron, JS or whatever. And look at what happened to it. Now nobody talks about Z anymore. You remember, right? Sell the courses. Hitesh is already like such a sellout man. He's already taken away all his free videos on his YouTube channel, and now he's trying to be a journalist kind of guy. Being like he's gonna cover all the things that is happening in tech sector, provide his own thoughts on it. And that's how it is. This is how you sell courses. You eventually start out with putting out free tutorials. You get people and then you tell them that, hey, I'm gonna take away all the free videos. Now you just pay for me. The course economy is not doing so well as not doing so well, man. The one YouTuber that I see persisting in this bubble is Take You Forward, Striver. I think he's still making good profits off of his company. Completely bootstrapped. Yeah, small team. I think he has like 40 people in the whole team of Take You Forward. He's been able to turn it around. So that's it. The rich get richer while the poor can't even afford peanuts. What a time to be alive. This is what capitalism is. This is how rich people behave, man. They take poor people's money and gamble with it, and if they lose, it's actually the poor people that lose. Governments will bail them out, give away 100 billions just like that, and as a result, inflation goes up. We all get screwed. OpenAI buying Windsurf says that they are betting on tools which help developers, and if tools are the answer, then overall productivity boost will create more jobs in the future. Simple. So what about the argument that AI will replace developers? Said no Scribble. Okay, we can play Scribble, but what about the argument in that case, Siddhant, that AI will replace developers? It's so confusing, isn't it? Okay, let's cheer up a little bit. Hints 1, 60, 20. Okay. I don't think we are getting replaced. But the hiring economy is also trash right now, isn't it? How will it create more jobs if AI is doing programming instead of programmers? Alright, good night, nerds. Yeah. Bye, Colin. I know it's already pretty late. White genocide. Oh, I'll check this out, Colin. I'll check this out. Government, like it's like 1:30 a.m. for me. Okay. Yeah, good night, bro. I'll check it out what you said on Twitter. Not on Discord, sorry. Government like Trump forcing companies like Apple to make in USA or else face extra tariffs. Oh, that is like crazy. Okay. Where's Colin from? He's from USA. Probably this is a short-term thingy. Once investors see that they had false hope and start losing money, you will see Builder AI cases. Isn't that market a good correction? Yeah, I mean, but at the cost of so many people losing out on jobs. Then how will the hiring economy recover? We don't know. Join the game, Siddhant. Play with us. What the hell? Oh, here we go. You have to stream snipe. Only then you can. Tracks got it just in time. Mm. What the hell? I don't know. This is the best I can do. This is the best I could do. Yeah. What happened? Website. Oh. I got disconnected somehow. Oh, okay. Rejoin it, man. The link is right there. You just told us. That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, I also thought it is a hint. Ah, here we go. Sorry about my Twitch stream, kind of broke in the middle. I don't know. I don't know how him coloring in yellow was the giveaway. Hey everyone. Told you it was a shape. That is the honeycomb. That is a cat. Anyone watching this stream can join the game if they want to. Oh, Manas, very close. Just a spelling mistake. Come on, Drax. That is stupid. Oh, this whole AI news and everything got me kind of depressed. Yeah. Make USA great again. What? Damn. You can stop. You can stop. Oh, here we go. Ah, no. He just gave it away by saying zoo. Ah, here we go. What the hell? Oh. Okay, finally I won. Sick? So I am sick? What the hell does that have? What the hell does that mean? I'm third again. Yeah. All right, guys. So, do you want me to cover anything else with AI and everything? GG. Yeah, GG's to everybody. I am fifth. Second time. Better than last time. Yep, I see that you are a Greg Doucette fan. Speaking of which, I saw that video about Will Tennyson, and he finally like went to Dear ANI. I am Mohak and I am not scared. What happened to this guy?
1992 में पापा का एक स्टॉक ब्रोकिंग बिजनेस था। उसी साल हर्षद मेहता का स्कैम हुआ और ओवरनाइट पूरा बिजनेस बंद हो गया। कुछ लोगों से पापा को पैसे लेने थे और कुछ लोगों को
Wait a second, what happened? ANI, I'm not scared. Did they threaten him or something? What the fuck? I'm gonna have to watch this. Now I know that it's I'm in non-American time zone. Whoa! I've never clicked on a video this fast. I gotta know what
को
happened.
देने थे, जिनको देने थे उनका तो फोन आए जा रहा है और जिनसे लेने थे वो फोन पिकअप नहीं कर रहे। सर्दी का समय था, मेरी बहन
How did your life change after marriage? I would say it changed for the better. I'm happy. At least I've got that. So yeah. Off topic, or what do you think about? Nothing, Sadiq. I can't comment on that. Sorry.
1-1.5 साल की थी तो पापा ने मम्मी को बोला कि इसको लेकर चलते हैं, उनके घर जाते हैं, शायद दया खा ले और पैसा वापस कर दे। ये हालत थी उस समय। उसी साल में पैदा हुआ। अब ये पूरी राम कथा मैं आपको भला क्यों बता रहा हूँ? इसलिए क्योंकि अगले 30 साल मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मेहनत करी ताकि मुझे ना किसी के सामने गिड़गिड़ाना ना पड़े। They walked so that I can run.
I am not asking what's the time duration you have used. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. You use strike footage without my permission. I put a claim on YouTube. They have put a strike. Copyright strike.
ANI ने मुझ पर प्रेशर डाला कि अगर मैंने 50 लाख रुपए नहीं दिए तो मेरा चैनल डिलीटेड रहेगा।
I'll just be okay. करना है करो सर। आपका चैनल जा रहा।
पर अब तांडव होगा। मैं आपको सारी बातें बताऊंगा जो ANI ने मुझे बोली और ईमेल्स दिखाऊंगा जो उन्होंने भेजे। तो अब स्टार्ट करते हैं। 20 मई को मुझे पहली कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक मिली थी अपने कोलकाता रेप केस के वीडियो के लिए। ये वीडियो मैंने कई महीने पहले बनाया था। कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक किसने भेजी? ANI ने। क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने 16 मिनट के वीडियो में उनकी 11 सेकंड फुटेज यूज करी। मेरे
Okay, so I gotta get my lunch. I have to eat chicken biryani. I have that. So just 2 minutes. I'll be back. God damn it. Like, this is another e-lafda now starting. Just let me get my water. I'll come back. I'm here. Alright, let's watch.
टीम मेंबर्स ने बताया कि दूसरे क्रिएटर्स को भी कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक्स आ रही हैं, पर ऑनेस्टली मैंने इसके बारे में इतना सोचा नहीं क्योंकि मुझे लगा ये तो फेयर यूज़ के अंडर आना चाहिए। फेयर यूज बेसिकली एक टर्मिनोलॉजी है कि अगर आपको कमेंट्री करनी है ना, तो 30 या 20 मिनट के वीडियो के लिए कुछ सेकंड आपने किसी के ले लिए तो वो अलाउड होता है। और मुझे ये भी था कि वर्स्ट केस कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक है, हम अपील करेंगे, हो जाएगा सॉल्व। मुझे कई कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक्स आई हैं, जैसे इस वीडियो में आईसीसी ने भेजी थी। अब ऐसे केसेस में ना कई बार वीडियो डिलीट हो जाता है या फिर कई बार वो डीमोनेटाइज हो जाता है, यानी कि आप उससे पैसे नहीं कमा सकते। पर ये प्रॉब्लम एएनआई ने इधर रोकी नहीं। कुछ ही दिन बाद मुझे एक और कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक आई मेरे ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के वीडियो के लिए। भला क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने 38 मिनट के वीडियो में उनकी 9 सेकंड की फुटेज यूज करी थी डिफेंस मिनिस्टर राजनाथ सिंह की। यूट्यूब के हिसाब से अगर आपको 3 कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक्स मिल जाती हैं तो आपका चैनल डिलीट हो जाता है इमीडिएटली। तो बस एक स्ट्राइक में दूर था ये चीज होने से। उसी समय मुझे एक आर्टिकल के बारे में पता चला जहां ये लिखा हुआ है कि एएनआई ये चीज कई और यूट्यूबर्स के साथ कर रहा है और उनसे 15-20 लाख रुपए मांग रहा है ये स्ट्राइक्स हटवाने के लिए। इनफैक्ट मेरे चीफ ऑफ स्टाफ ने क्रिएटर से बात भी करी जिनको 3 से ज्यादा कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक्स मिल गई थी और उनका चैनल डिलीट हो गया था। उन्होंने एएनआई से बात करी और एएनआई ने कहा कि हमें 22 लाख प्लस जीएसटी दो और हम आपका ये सारा चीज सॉल्व कर देंगे। नेगोशिएशन करी उस क्रिएटर ने।
This is extortion. This is like pathetic, man. This is crazy. Damn.
और इवेंचुअली 18 लाख प्लस जीएसटी दिया। किस लिए? क्योंकि कुछ सेकंड की
This is not Maggie. This is chicken biryani.
फुटेज उन्होंने यूज करी थी। इस क्रिएटर ने फिर मुझे एएनआई एम्प्लॉय का नंबर दिया जो इन सारी चीजों को हैंडल कर रहा है। 2 दिन पहले मेरे टीम मेंबर ने इस आदमी को कॉल किया और बोला कि भाई हमें कॉपीराइट मिल गई है, कैसे सॉल्व करें। इमीडिएटली उसने एक ईमेल दिया और कहा कि इस पर ईमेल करो, इस पर हमारा एक रिस्पॉन्स आएगा तुम्हें। मेरे टीम मेंबर ने ईमेल भेजा और फिर रिप्लाई आया। ईमेल में पता है क्या लिखा था? 45 लाख प्लस जीएसटी दो और चैनल की सारी स्ट्राइक्स हम हटा देंगे, नहीं दोगे तो चैनल डिलीट हो जाएगा। एएनआई ने ये नहीं बोला कि हमें उन वीडियोस का रेवेन्यू चाहिए, उन्होंने कहा कि हम तो चैनल डिलीट करवा देंगे अगर आपने ये पैसे नहीं दिए। अब मुझे बताओ क्या ये हफ्ता वसूली की तरह नहीं है? उन्होंने कहा कि ये 45 लाख प्लस जीएसटी ना पेनल्टी का अमाउंट है और एनुअल सब्सक्रिप्शन है एएनआई के लिए। एएनआई बेसिकली एक न्यूज़ एजेंसी सर्विस है जो वीडियोस शूट करती है और कई न्यूज़ चैनल्स को बेचती है। तो उनका कहना है कि 45 लाख प्लस जीएसटी दो, आपकी पेनल्टीज भी इसमें इंक्लूडेड हो जाएंगी और आपको एनुअल सब्सक्रिप्शन मिल जाएगा एएनआई की फुटेज का। ये क्या घटिया तरीका अपना रेवेन्यू बढ़ाने का कि कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक दो और फिर बोलो कि 50 लाख रुपए दो और आपको सब्सक्रिप्शन मिल जाएगा। फिर मेरे टीम मेंबर ने उस एएनआई एम्प्लॉय को कॉल किया। वो बोलता कि आपको कितनी कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक्स आई है? हमने बोला 2। उसने कहा अच्छा बस 2, अभी आपको 6 और आएंगी। हमने टोटल 8 भरी है। उसने कहा कि भाई 15 मिनट हो गए, इससे ज़्यादा तो टाइम मैं किसी को नहीं देता, कल बात करेंगे, तू सोच ले जितना सोचना है। पता है क्या है, ये बंदा और ये एएनआई की टीम बहुत ही चंट है। इनको पता है कि अभी बस 2 स्ट्राइक्स आई हैं तो मैं इतना डेस्परेट नहीं हूँ। एक बार 3 स्ट्राइक आ जाएंगी ना और चैनल डिलीट हो जाएगा, अब ये डेस्परेट होगा। इसलिए वो चाहते हैं कि डे बाय डे नेगोशिएशन एक्सटेंड होती रहे। एक बार चैनल डिलीट हो गया तो मैं जो भी नंबर बोलूंगा वो मान जाएंगे। पर बेचारे को पता नहीं वो किससे बात कर रहा है। यूएस की एक पॉलिसी है दैट दे डोंट नेगोशिएट विद किडनैपर्स, एटलीस्ट ऑफिशियली ये पॉलिसी है एंड आई फील दैट इज माय पॉलिसी आल्सो। मैं एएनआई के साथ नेगोशिएशन करने नहीं आया। डिलीट करना है ना चैनल, कर दो। शाम को ही मेरी टीम मेंबर ने उस एएनआई एम्प्लॉय को कॉल किया।
बॉस आप एक काम करो ना, देन वी कैन डू वन थिंग इंस्टेड ऑफ 1 year, make it for 2 year for this price.
2 years for what, 40?
45 pay, 2 years.
Even then that does not make sense. No, like think about
Now
it.
I have suddenly given you 50%, right?
क्या डील है भाई? 50% डिस्काउंट दे रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हें। मैंने अजीज को बोला कि मैं उनको चवन्नी भी नहीं दूंगा, पर तू उनसे बात कर।
Point being, we will never be able to recover that money. That is like if it is a fair amount, like I said, if we are to pay 1 lakh per month, that is something we can recover somehow. 30 is a number that we cannot recover. We will never be able to make that money, that investment back.
एंड में फिर बोलता कि थोड़ी देर रुको, मैं आपको कॉल बैक करता हूँ।
क्या बोलूं मैं? Just hold on.
Yeah.
Ajish, can I call you? 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
हाँ, I'll call you.
कॉल करके बोल।
Mind blowing. This is mind blowing.
होता है कि छोड़, अब 40 लाख 2 years बेस्ट डील।
We have given the discount. If we go for the 2 years, I'll make it in the 45. Okay, 40 for 2 years. If you are agree, okay. If you want to go for the 1 year, I'll make it 30 plus GST.
अजीज ने फिर ब्रेकडाउन मांगा कि ये 40 लाख आया कहाँ से, बताओ ब्रेकडाउन। तो ये बंदा बोलता कि 8 कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक्स दिए, हर स्ट्राइक की पेनल्टी लगती है 5 लाख, तो 40 लाख हो गए। तो या तो 40 लाख पेनल्टी के दे दो या फिर 40 लाख का सब्सक्रिप्शन ही ले लो 2 साल का।
I wanted to understand what was the breakdown of that 45 lakh.
See, if I'll give you the complete breakdown, then I'm not going to negotiate then. I told you now, 4
Why does this sound? Why does this guy sound like one of those Indian scammers? Like, ma'am, please do not redeem. Please do not redeem. Which is mind blowing. Biryani or news? No, this biryani is quite good. इन वालों किसी को भी तो लेना पड़ेगा भाई.
5 lakhs per month is charges for the subscription. Penalty is different. We have tried some 7-8 videos. If you consider that one, then 8 5 ja 40 is the penalty, and subscription is different. Now tell me that.
और ये इनका बिजनेस मॉडल है, स्ट्राइक डालो, चैनल डिलीट कराओ और फिर वसूली करके एनुअल सब्सक्रिप्शन बेचो। बताओ, ये हाल है हमारे देश का कि बिजनेसेस सोच रहे हैं कि पैसा कैसे ऐठा जाए दूसरे लोगों से। ये नहीं कि हम क्रिएटिव चीज़ें करें, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करें, अच्छा तरीका अपना रेवेन्यू कमाने के लिए। नहीं, किसी को किडनैप कर लेते हैं, हॉस्टेज बनाकर फिर वसूली करेंगे। और भाई उसकी बातों में ना कोई लॉजिक नहीं है, कोई भी लॉजिक नहीं है। मेरे टीम मेंबर ने कहा कि टी सीरीज़ का अगर आप गाना यूज़ करते हो तो टी सीरीज़ बस उस वीडियो का रेवेन्यू ले लेता है। ये नहीं कि हमारा सब्सक्रिप्शन लो आप 1 करोड़ का, ऐसा नहीं चलता। ये एएनआई वाला बंदा बोलता कि हमारा बिजनेस मॉडल अलग है, हम वो फॉलो नहीं करते।
We are a different model. We don't claim the revenue. We put the strike. If you ask the penalty, you are ready to pay the penalty. Okay. You want to take a subscription, then we can consider the waive off on penalties.
और पता है एंड में क्या बोलता वो बंदा कि मुझे मोहक का चैनल पसंद है इसलिए इतनी बात कर ली, नहीं तो मैं इतना अटेंशन भी नहीं देता किसी को।
यार रजीश, जो मैं कर सकता था बेस्ट आई हैव गिवन दैट. बस आई हैव गिवन लॉट ऑफ डिस्काउंट. यार इतना तो मैं किसी से बात भी नहीं करता था बॉस, बट आई एम कंसिडरिंग चलो यार, बिकॉज आई लव योर चैनल बेसिकली, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू.
हाँ भाई, बहुत बड़ा एहसान कर रहा है। 45 लाख की डील मांगी थी 1 साल के लिए, अब 40 लाख की करती 2 साल के लिए। तू है कौन भाई? तू उसी एम्प्लॉय की तरह जो कोलकाता में ना जो स्कैम कॉल सेंटर्स हैं वो कॉल करते हैं और बड़े चौड़े बन जाते हैं।
See, I told you. Does this guy not sound like one of those scammers?
एक बार उसी की तरह है तू। Who are you to threaten me? तो लास्ट डील ऑफर करता है कि 1 साल का चाहिए तो 30 लाख रुपए दो और 2 साल का चाहिए तो 40 लाख रुपए दो। और लास्ट में वो बताता है एक बहुत बड़े क्रिएटर के बारे में जिसने एएनआई को अभी रिसेंटली 50 लाख रुपए दिए पिछले हफ्ते। उसने हमें नाम बताया।
And they paid 50 lakh for 1 year only. 50 lakh plus GST. They paid that.
50 लाख रुपए दिए ये पूरा मामला सॉर्ट करने के लिए। यू नो द क्रेजी थिंग कि एएनआई ने ये सेम चीज़ कई क्रिएटर्स के साथ करी है इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ देयर आइडियोलॉजी। बेसिकली इमेजिन कि आप अपने बिजनेस में इतने घटिया हो कि आपको हफ्ता वसूली करनी पड़ेगी। और यार मेरी तो कोई पर्सनल दुश्मनी भी नहीं है, ना मैंने उनके खिलाफ कोई वीडियो बनाया ना कोई कंटेंट बनाया। यू कैन डिलीट माई चैनल, यू कैन बैन मी ऑन यूट्यूब, यू कैन टेक अवे माई टाइटल्स, एवरीथिंग। आई नो कि मैं इतना स्मार्ट और हार्ड वर्किंग हूँ दैट आई विल बी सक्सेसफुल नो मैटर वॉट। एंड यू नो वॉट, ये हमारी गवर्नमेंट को पता होना चाहिए इसके बारे में, विच इज़ वाई आई रोट एन ईमेल टू द PMO एंड टू INB मिनिस्टर अश्वनी वैष्णव। पता होना चाहिए सरकार को कि चल क्या रहा है उनकी दुनिया में। दिस इज द एग्जैक्ट स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ द ईमेल आई सेंट। अब मैंने अपना पार्ट कर लिया, मैंने
No, actually Bihar guys are not even so smart to pull off scams, bro. It's just the reality. The home, bro, it just tells me, Manas, that you don't know, sorry, Siddhant, you're just telling me that you don't know the home of the scammers. It's West Bengal, not Bihar. And Delhi, obviously, and Hyderabad.
सारे फैक्ट्स हमारे मिनिस्टर्स को बता दिए, अब उनके ऊपर है। इट्स नॉट इन माई कंट्रोल कि वो कौन सा डिसीजन लेते हैं। हो सकता है कि वो एएनआई को फेवर करें। इफ़ दैट्स ट्रू देन सबके सामने आ जाएगा ना कि हमारे देश में चल क्या रहा है। दैट दिस हफ्ता वसूली इज़ कम्प्लीटली ओके। बिहार में गुंडा राज होता था, सबको पता था कि रात में अगर गाड़ी लेकर गुजरोगे तो गाड़ी की चोरी होगी। तो ये हफ्ता वसूली भी सबके सामने आ जाएगी कि अगर क्रिएटर बनना है और आपने ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पर वीडियो बनाया, 8 सेकंड की फुटेज ली 30 मिनट के वीडियो के लिए, तो 50 लाख देने पड़ेंगे। ये फिर छुप कर नहीं होगा ना। अब मैं यूजुअली ऐसा सब्सक्राइब लाइक शेयर करने की इतनी मांग नहीं करता हूँ और बहुत टाइम हो गया, बट फॉर दिस वीडियो आई नीड योर हेल्प। फर्स्ट शेयर दिस वीडियो, I want this message to spread to as many people as possible, but avoid any personal attacks. मेरी कोई personal दुश्मनी नहीं है उन employees के साथ. You should avoid any personal attacks. If they are low, we will remain high. Second, टारगेट ANI where it hurts the most. तो कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म में फॉलो कर रहे हो, प्लीज अनसब्सक्राइब एंड ब्लॉक देम. थर्ड, अगर आप एक क्रिएटर हो, अगर जिंदगी में कुछ भी मैंने पॉजिटिव लाया हो चेंज, तो प्लीज शेयर दिस मैसेज. स्पेशली वो लोग जो ANI के पॉडकास्ट में आए, जैसे प्रखर हो गए या फिर कुशल हो गए, क्योंकि यार एम्बैरसमेंट सबसे ज्यादा तब होती है जब आपके आसपास वाले लोग भी बोलते कि भाई तू क्या कर रहा है. सो इफ दीज पीपल क्रिटिसाइज ANI, मे बी दे विल थिंक कि आई नीड टू चेंज माई बिहेवियर. फाइनली, इफ यू आर अ क्रिएटर जिसको कॉपीराइट स्ट्राइक मिली है ANI के साथ, और ऐसे ही ANI ने आपके साथ बिहेव किया है, तो रिकॉर्ड ऑल द एविडेंस. ठीक है, ईमेल्स हो गए, कॉल कॉन्वर्सेशंस हो गई, जो भी डिटेल्स आपके पास है, ईमेल में कौन कौन CC था, किससे ईमेल आया, उन्होंने क्या क्या बोला, सबका एविडेंस बनाओ. डिस्क्रिप्शन और पिन कमेंट में ना
Damn, do you think Mohawk will be able to build those numbers back if his channels get deleted? I guess he can do it pretty quick because of his phrase ban value. Yeah. He already works with Zerodha, bro. He'll just work with them. Something like Soch with Zerodha, something like that he's working. Mohawk Mangal is not the only channel that he has. So he can be on YouTube. He just won't use ANI's footage anymore. That's what I think he will do. But yeah, pretty soon he will be back. Actually, Anchit, today's stream will not end with tea and snacks. Just after finishing my lunch, I am going offline.
So Take-Two's recently filed...
Yes, I know that. But do you have any idea that what is Zero Above Zerodha is all about? A lot of creators like Mohawk, Food Farmer and others are affiliated with them. Yeah, and they must get any sort of... they must get some share of revenue, right? That's why Mohawk Mangal decided to work with them. He's happy with the deal. So it won't take long for him to just create another channel and just be back on YouTube like that. And the moment the words get spread, he will quickly rise to 1 billion subscribers like that. I don't worry about Mohawk, to be honest.
The annual report removes all references to support DEI, drops prior boasts about awards it got for supporting LGBT workers, and omits prior mentions of work to diversify talent pool with scholarships. No comment of why, but we can guess. Now, I want to find this guy's Blue Sky account so I can see the responses. Oh, so this is what they said. This is what they said last year. We firmly believe that diverse teams are more valuable and effective, and that diversity is our key to success. Take-Two in 2025. We firmly believe that diversity of thoughts drives the innovation that is integral to our success. 2024. We risk damage to our reputation if we fail to act responsibly in a number of areas, such as diversity and inclusion, environmental stewardship, supply chain management, climate change, workplace conduct, human rights. All of that minus diversity and inclusion. Yes, that's correct, because they only cared about it for their reputation. They literally self-reported themselves, but you're not seeing it. They're self-reporting themselves. They're saying, we're doing this because of our reputation. Now, the perspective has changed, and they're changing with it. Go fash, lose cash will just apply again? Bro. And pussies, it makes it easy to not give them any money. Oh, no! I told you guys this shit was gonna happen, because they never cared about any of this. They never cared about anybody's values. They don't care about anybody's identity. The only identity they care about is how much money they have in their bank.
This is the thing with GTA 6. It is creating so much controversy just from one statement. Anything Rockstar says, it's immediate content for all the YouTubers. They jump in on it and create so many videos. I'm telling you, GTA 7 will come out in 2060. 100%. I'm telling you. I'm gonna go have lunch now. Okay, bro, bye. We are not going to see another GTA in the next 15 years when GTA 6 comes out. Even 20 years, I would say. They're gonna milk the cash cow like anything. GTA 6. It will feed so many YouTubers' houses and generations even. Just doing GTA 6 streams. Actually mind blowing. So what else is up with you guys? Anybody doing anything interesting today? Still live. Wow. Yeah. Okay, fine, Siddhant. Tell me something to watch. Tell me something to... Sony just
But there has just been news. Marathon delay likely as Sony has reportedly canceled all paid marketing plans for the game. Breaking fucking news. And by breaking, I'm referring to the fucking bank. And so anyway, Bungie's Marathon needs to break in the top 5 NPD sales to be considered a success, it's claimed. Now, what is...
Something is happening with Bungie, isn't it? I've been hearing from Penguin Zero videos that they're losing a lot of money. I don't know for what reason. Right here, the Ackman, the never-ending decline of Bungie. I don't know what they did wrong. PC requirements is on another level for GTA 6, but I will go for that, those fuckers. I think my laptop can handle GTA 6. Might be. On low settings, maybe. I'm learning LLM engineering. How much is it good in today's market? Also, I don't have internship on the specific field. What should be my goal? To build projects? Yeah, you answered your own question, Shaya.
Is the probability of it being in the top 5 of video games this year? 0. That's it. That's the number, 0. I don't even think it's going to break the top 10. Now a new report
can 6 GB handle 6 GB what, RAM? No, 6 GB RAM won't be enough. I'm thinking 32 gigabytes might be the basic requirements. The minimum would be 32 gigabytes of RAM and RTX 3080 as the minimum. I don't know what the recommended system requirements would be. Maybe you have to have a water cooler GPU or whatever. Only then you can play. That is something I really want answered, this question. What will be the recommended settings for GTA 6? I just hope for some story expansions. Oh. Yeah, Rockstar is going to milk the fuck out of GTA 6. That you can take for granted. 6 GB GPU, 16 gigabytes RAM. For minimum, I think yes. I want your advice regarding how to start coding. My brother recommended starting programming fundamental and then DSA with C++. He is currently working for ConnectWise. It's good advice, bro. I would agree with your brother. DSA with C++, yeah. Fundamentals of, programming fundamentals, yeah. Good advice. Documentation, stay away from YouTube tutorials for just now, and AI models, obviously. Stay away from those things and learn the basics by yourselves. They'll have to optimize like crazy for non-console gamers. Also, I guess it will take about a year or more for it to release on PCs after they launch it for consoles. Yeah. But still, I am yet to see what the basic requirements and the recommended requirements for GTA 6 would be. It would be crazy. I can totally see that. Water cooler, no way. PC electronics cost 90% more than other countries. Big L for India in electronics manufacturing. Bro, there are PCs worth $1 million. People have built PCs like that. Gold plated everything, and then like the best of the best peripherals. Yeah, it better get delayed because eventually when it does come to PC, it should be pretty optimized. I should hope to play that. And I'm 100% sure it is gonna get pirated within a week. Piracy people are going to jump on GTA 6 like anything. They will try to strip away everything and just isolate the game so that you can download it and play.
Claims that Sony has canceled all paid marketing plans for Marathon. They reportedly came from someone familiar with the marketing efforts of the overseas market and is considered a fairly unusual move with a game of this high of a profile. With everything going on, the art plagiarism controversy, mixed to negative feedback from the closed alpha, and now no paid marketing plans from Sony, it's hard not to see a delay on the horizon. Pushing forward with the planned marketing from September 23 could honestly make things even worse for Bungie and Marathon. I think that if they try to push this game out, it will be worse. You cannot pre-order from Steam? Let me look it up. Okay. Planned release date. They have not even added in pre-orders. Guys, I think it's done.
First of all, I don't understand why is there a pre-order concept in digital games. Like, are they going to run out of digital games? Is that the case here? I mean, this is a move of the gaming industry that never makes any sense to me. Gold plated everything and then print hello world. Nice. Even I will try to milk GTA 6 in 2027, and no, Epic Games will give away for a short period like 5 hours or 12 hours. Speaking of Epic Games, I actually got 2 games for free yesterday itself. I got Sifu and I got Deliver at All Cost. Deliver at All Cost is actually funny. It's a good game. And it's actually installed right now, right here, Deliver at All Costs. And if you see my library, then Sifu, I got it yesterday for free. But this thing, Deliver at All Cost, it's a fun game. Didn't see that happening. But yeah, probably I'm gonna play this now. Imagine playing GTA 6 in pirated version and it corrupts the disk and crashes. Bro, it can take out your whole computer, I feel like. Not good enough. Dive deep in fundamental first, pick and in that book, not super deep into math, but you need to understand in algebra. Optimization, Udemy is shit. I downloaded Deliver at All Costs yesterday. Completed 10% of the game. Same here. I got to the stage where some balloons were attached to the car, and then when you drive the car, it actually lifted you up. I was like, okay, this game is different. It's a little bit different. Ubisoft stock is less than 10 euros. I would say buy stocks, man. Buy stocks in gaming companies. You never know when they are gonna go up, isn't it? I have been learning stuff related to data analytics, and now my dad's forcing me to learn Gen AI. How do I tell him that AI can't be learned with a 15-hour course? I would say do it for the sake of doing it for your parents. Just do it for the sake of getting a certificate. You're good. Do it. That balloon mission is where I found out that, okay, this game is different. Is Sifu good? I haven't downloaded it. It's in my library, waiting to be played. After deliver at all cost, I will play that. I got Sifu last month, I guess. Oh, okay. What happened, Mana? But this Mohawk Mangal case is crazy against ANI. 9 seconds of their clips, and now they are extorting 48 lakh rupees. Like, who the fuck do they think they are? Seriously. What happened? It's a Mohawk Mangal video. You might wanna watch, and I think that video will make it into your feed anyway, Vaikun. So you will get to watch then. But Mohawk Mangal had a beef with ANI. They are extorting money from him and putting copyright strikes on his channel. So yeah. Now somebody is saying the AI revolution is underhyped. Oh, just shut up. Can you show that video? I just watched the whole video on stream, bro. But Mohawk Mangal, if you go there, this is the video. Fucking hell, man. Revolution equal to bubble.
Baby. Has that
Depending on how much math stat you can handle, 2023 Murphy books, PRML, Bishop, ML, Man, Doofus is the right guy to ask for book recommendations. This guy knows his shit. Take a little rest. You look sleepy. No, I'm not. I am sick and I have a runny nose. I have cough. I have everything, but I'm not sleepy. I only sleep one time a day. Maybe it is Sunday today, so I'll take a nap or whatever. But nah, usually I don't. I'm awake all afternoon. I have made it a point to do this actually. I never gave in to the habit of taking another nap in the afternoon. If I do that, then pretty much all day I'm sleeping, isn't it? Am I seeing YouTube Premium in Brave browser? Yes, you are. It says Premium here. I have to get Premium because the music app that comes with Premium, I use that in my gym. So I need YouTube Premium. And of course, doesn't matter which browser I am on, no ads is great. Yeah. Lekin ye Stargate and shit should go. I'm going to cut that part out and upload it as a video, bro. From today's video. I think Drax, you watched the whole thing, but yeah, other people should also see that. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna cut that part out. So anyway, this is it for today, guys. 2:57 it is now. So 3 more minutes I'm gonna be here. Yeah. Sorry, Mana. You just said it and now I'm about to ruin it. So 3 more minutes I'm here and then I'm logging off. I hope you will have a great week. I hope Yeah. You achieve what you want to achieve. Join my Discord server if you are not there already. We have fun conversations there. I literally had to ban galvanized square steel for like 1 week. I had to time out him. Every conversation he has to say something. Kind of pissed me off. He started ruining the online space for everybody. I was pissed. I'm having mutton biryani. Hey, chicken biryani here, bro. Right here, chicken biryani. Theo looks like Tom Cruise. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. By the way, I've come across a project where the app trims out interesting parts of long YouTube videos to make reels and shorts. I don't know, bro. Is that Tom Cruise? Where? How are you guys seeing Tom Cruise in Theo, man? That thumbnail, go back. This model, this one? Alright, it is now 3 p.m. So yeah. Bye guys. See you on Discord and next Sunday. Alright. Alright. Bye guys. Bye bye. Manas, he's on my Discord server. You can reach out to him there. But yeah, bye bye.